something 2K just added were these new celebrity cards, and I'm already having fun with those guys. J. Cole, the Jack Harlows, and I think 2K is just going to keep adding more and more. And if no one's ever played my team before, this is...
It's time to meet the starting five for your...
Look at the 76ers starting group. Josh Giddey is out there with Devin Vassell. Then it's Bridges. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Yurtseven in at the center. And for the Hornets, they've got Brook Lopez. White is out there with Devontae Graham. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Banchero in at the power forward. And today, Greg, it's about the NBA. But tomorrow it's about spending Turkey Day with family and friends.
I think everyone realizes it's not something we can take for granted. Cherish those moments with your loved ones. They're likely to be your fondest memories.
And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Outside, Simmons. Vassell kicks to Bridges. Buries it from three-point range.
Miles Bridges getting more and more audacious from the three-point line. We see you, sir.
Outside, White. Back to Graham. The 9-foot shot. Basket counts.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Passes it to Bridges. Pass to Simmons. Pass to Vassell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over White. Vassell, no good. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, we were able to talk with Steve Clifford. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. We have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, D.A. Thanks. We'll see if they can defend and close out on shooters the way they hope to.
Yeah, and one way to take a good shooter out of his rhythm, force him to put the ball on the floor.
And the other thing is avoid fouling. Don't bail guys out and give away points at the line.
Here's Graham after Ben Simmons bucket. Graham, the pass to Trent. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
There are only a handful of players who from that range will pull the trigger. Mr. Gary Trent Jr. says, I'm one of those guys.
Now here's Simmons. We saw him with 10 points last game. Now the pass to Yurtseven. During last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire.
Graham, the pass to Trent. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Miles Bridges.
The son of an NBA vet, Gary Trent Jr.'s game is very different than his dad.
Well, obviously, Gary Sr. had more size and therefore was a post player in a different generation. The younger Mr. Trent, an excellent shooter from deep. Pretty much the opposite style of play. This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him and he keeps making them.
Bridges against Trent. Now here's Simmons. He's guarded closely. Giddey. No good there. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Gary Trent Jr., to me, guys, the very definition of a true shooter. He believes it's a natural talent, but he also works to develop himself into a reliable and efficient shooter.
Now here's Simmons. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Graham kicks to Banchero. Pass to White. Can't get it to fall.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This is a real specialty of Ben Simmons, the ability to go after it on the glass.
Pass to Trent, jacks up a three, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
What was most disturbing to me was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
Here's Banchero. Ben Simmons with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Back to Giddey. And the pass to Yurtsevin. Bounce pass from Bridges. Simmons inside. Defended by Trent. Simmons can't get it to go. Charlotte trailer. Banchero kicks to Green. Trent passes to Lopez. Pass to Banchero. It's White on the wing. Unloads. They get the rebound. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Listen, guys, Brook Lopez has a big body, and if you don't box him out, he's going to get some work done on the glass.
Now, here's Vassell. White covering, and the basket by Vassell.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Now here's White. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Washington. That one goes. Count it. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's Simmons. Passes to Bridges. Pass to Yurtsevin. Bridges against Trent. And a wide open look for Simmons. That one no good. And the Hornets now going the other way. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And here we go. The first in what will be a 3-game season series between the two teams.
You know, right out of the gates, one team gets a lead with the head-to-head advantage, bragging rights, if you will, over the other. And tonight, it starts.
And here is Giddey, following the three-pointer by Derek White. Simmons left side, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Simmons is an asset in so many ways. Maybe most of all, his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say because of the length and the strength he has, in a pinch, he could also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And the 76ers making a change here. Daniels has checked in. Charlotte leading by 3. Graham with the ball. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Outside, White. There's the pass to Williams. Back to White. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now, here's McDaniel. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
The 76ers have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. And here's White. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Now, here's McDaniel. They trail by 1. Pass to Bertans. And again, the Hornets missing.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Outside, White. That 3 off the mark. Charlotte has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. There's Tennis, the pass to Maladon. Graham surveying the floor. Just 5 on the clock. White against Bertans. On the wing, Williams. Back to Daniels. Passes it to Powell. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Pass to Bertans to end the cold streak. That shot missing. Great D that time from Powell. Here's Daniels. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Hornets trail by 3. Maladon passes to Şengün. Charlotte moving the ball around. Kicks to Graham. 5 on the clock. Here's Bertans for 3. And it's Daniels with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 3. Here's White. To the paint. It's Powell on the wing. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The Hornets shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there.
2 minutes.
The pass to McDaniels. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Wagner.
Well, we know Mo Wagner is a sweet shooting big, but right there he says, you know, I can get off my feet too.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Bertans bounce pass. Now here's Graham. Not a lot of room.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First personal foul and the third.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting a little closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
There's 1:17 left to play in the first. Pass to Powell. Now Wagner. On the wing, Williams. Back to Wagner. Outside White. Lets it fly. Shot is good off the back rim and in. White's got his second bucket of the night.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Here's Maladon. Here's Şengün. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wagner. First personal foul.
The Hornets haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The first one falls. Şengün hits them both. And so White will bring it up for Philadelphia. It's a three-point game. Daniels kicks to Powell. Williams passes to Powell. Passes it to Wagner. Over Şengün. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Graham. Pass to Bertens. And here is Maladon. The pass to Şengün. Shoots a fader, and he comes up with the deuce. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Philadelphia ahead, leading by a point. We'll be back shortly.
The 76ers 24.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
They've got Gary Trent, Banchero out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Maladon, and it's White in at the two-guard spot. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. It's good. Simmons got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the 76ers.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Trent passes to Lopez. Now here's Maladon. Can't tie it up as that one misses. To the inside. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Great. Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Trent passes to Lopez. He kicks to White. Charlotte moving it around. 6 to shoot. Now Vassell down low. Here's Bridges. He can't get it to go. And the Hornets now going the other way. Trent, right side. Pass to Maladon. Here's Banchero. Passes to Maladon. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Philadelphia ball.
The 76ers leading by 6. Now here's Giddey. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. To the middle. Good saving. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Reads the defense perfectly right there. Pretty dime by Josh Giddey.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
Timeout.
It is both amazing passes. David, thank you. Charlotte calls timeout.
Wise beyond his years, Giddey has a great feel for the game and terrific court vision.
Well, the other thing you love, Greg, is the size he gives you out of the backcourt. Obviously, he needs to improve his consistency from range, but he's got all the tools you must have if you're going to be an all-star in the NBA.
Banchero kicks to Trent. Pass to Melodon. Will it go? Doesn't go for him. And the 76ers go the other way with it. And this game is done. They'll be off to Orlando and they'll take on the Magic. The matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Giddey with it. No points in the game yet for him. Inside, the pass to Vassell. Shot clock at 5. Here's Simmons. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Hornets trail by 10. Banchero with the ball. Out guarded by Simmons. White the pass to Trent. That's tipped. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
76ers ball.
Here's Philadelphia. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Giddey the pass to Yurtseven. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Charlotte has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And in this era of positionless basketball, of course, we're starting to see some guards who end up playing in that dunker spot, down low, more than on the perimeter.
Let's call them little big men, Kevin. Guys like Bruce Brown, Gary Payton II. These are powerful athletes, unbelievable vertical spacers. They set great screens. They can finish as a roller. I love the use of these undersized guys who don't necessarily shoot it well in this role.
Here's Giddey. The 76ers with another miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity. Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
And here is Melodon. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the middle. Trying to get open is Giddey. And Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers. Charlotte calls timeout. Greg, Devin Vassell came in as a 3-and-D type player, but he's grown beyond that.
He has added secondary ways to contribute on offense. Still not a great shot creator, but can finish plays in a variety of ways to help his team.
And the Hornets making a change here. Graham's checked in. Pass to Lopez. Here's White. Charlotte again missing. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Right side, Simmons. Over Banchero. Simmons can't get it to go. Charlotte shooting a disastrous 25% from the field so far. Passes it to White. Here's Graham. Feeds it to Lopez. Trent outside. There's the triple. Hits it from three-point range. Trent's got 13.
No hesitation whatsoever from Trent Jr. His mind is always thinking shot.
On the wing, Bridges. Five to shoot. Launches a three. Hornets with the rebound. Trent's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Banchero. That one doesn't drop. Simmons with the defensive effort. Pass to Giddey. Here's Bridges. Graham defending. Fader on the way. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Graham's got 4 rebounds in this game. Down low. Bridges left side. Over Banchero. Bridges misses.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Trent can't hit.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Giddey kicks to Simmons. And there's the pass to Yurtsevin. Now Giddey. Graham defending. From deep. Giddey no good. Hornets trail by 7. To the inside. Banchero with the ball. He's against Bridges. That savvy little up fake there. Fooling the D. Banchero's got his first basket. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Şengün's checked in for Lopez. Bertanis comes in for Banchero. And McDaniels subbed in for Trent.
Mo Wagner is a very capable shooter, and it doesn't matter what kind of situation it is. That time gets into his catch-and-shoot bag.
Right the pass to Bertanis. And it's the Hornets another 3.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Pass to Powell. On the wing, Daniels. McDaniels defending. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The 76ers have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Hornets trail by 6. Graham kicks to White. Passes it to McDaniels. And here is Graham. Shot from 12. He's off on that one. White with the defensive effort. Back to Williams. Kicks it to Daniels. They grab their own miss, and another shot. No good on the layup. The Hornets shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Bertans can't get it to go. The 76ers leading by 6. Here's Powell. That one rolling around and rims out. And so White will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Graham kicks to McDaniel. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. On the wing, Daniels. McDaniels defending. On the wing, Daniels. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. Here's Wagner. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
76ers have shot the ball well from the free throw line. 8 of 9.
Well, what we know about Mo Wagner is that he has consistently grown over the course of his NBA career. This guy has versatility as a scorer. He has tremendous energy that he brings nightly, and he wants to get better.
Pass to Graham from past the arc. Misses for the 5th time this game. Mark him at 1 for 6. Outside White. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Out left to the wing. Graham gets a wide open look. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Norman Powell with the rise and fire from three-point territory. Pretty delivery.
Graham finds White. 50 seconds left in the second quarter. Now Bertans. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's Graham. Misses off the left iron.
Man, he's just pulled a Harry Houdini in this quarter. He's completely disappeared.
And that one's good. Wagner.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And White kicks to Graham. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the half. And he uses the glass on the layup. Graham's got 6.
Really off on his shooting. Just 20% this period. Looks like he's getting a bit frustrated.
Powell dishes to Daniels. Shoots over McDaniel. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the 76ers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter.
49.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. He's been a different... And...
Let's get on our feet.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. We've got Devin Vassell. Yurtsevin out there with Simmons. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Daniels in at the 3. Trent passes to White. Graham from outside. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Giddey with the bounce pass. Outside, Simmons. Over to the left wing. Now, here's Vassell. And it's White with the rebound. White's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the pass to Trent. He kicks to Graham. Back to Trent. Lets the 3 fly. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Trent's got the first points of the 3rd quarter up on the board for the Hornets. Pass to Vassell. Back to Giddey. Vassell with it. Pass to Giddey. On the wing, Daniels. Defended by Trent. And that one's good. Daniels.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
Here's Banchero, and finished off by Banchero.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
Pass to Giddey. Back to Vassell. Simmons on the wing. That's it. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Ben Simmons playing fearlessly and getting to all the spots on the floor he's comfortable in.
Banchero kicks to White. Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. Lopez outside. Giddey against Graham. Knocked away and stolen by Simmons. The pass to Vassell. Shoots over White. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint. An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all 3 levels, makes plays for others. Terrific rebounder, and the list goes on and on.
Bridges is checked in for Daniels. Any scouts had Banchero as the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. What separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back to the basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find.
Graham, the pass to Trent. Bounce pass, Lopez. White looking around. Back to Lopez. Fires the 3. That one, no good. And Philadelphia the other way now. Here's Bridges. Lopez with the block.
Oh, the long arms of Brook Lopez effortlessly sends that back.
Count that one. Trent's got 18 points.
Well, what a job punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Show some love for your Honeybees fans.
And it's Giddey in the corner. Plays it up and banks it in.
Giddey.
Giddey's got his first basket of the night.
Josh Giddey has the size to absorb contact, doesn't let it phase him, just powers through the shot.
Graham with the ball. He has 6. Pass to Banchero. Lopez up top, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and it creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
To the paint. Here's Vassell. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Hornets trail by 13. Graham, the pass to White. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Giddey.
Exactly what good offensive players do. Lean into that defender. A level of physicality puts you at the free throw line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Passes it to Vassell. Here's Bridges. It's hauled in by Trent.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
The 76ers leading by 11. Bridges outside. To the inside. Yurtseven kicks to Vassell. A three-pointer, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Graham finds White. Shoots over Vassell. And again, the Hornets missing. Ball stolen. Trent, that's a two-pointer. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Giddey. And it's White with the rebound. White's got 6 rebounds here tonight. He takes it in. Graham. Simmons with the defensive effort. The 76ers shooting 40% from the field. Pass to Yurtseven. Bridges outside. It's good from long range. Bridges got his second basket of the night.
Tell you, the ability to act quickly, to get your shot up as soon as you make the catch, that's beautifully done by Bridges.
Graham dishes to Lopez. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Yurtseven's got 8 rebounds in this game. And here is Simmons. He's got 16. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Şengün's checked in for the Hornets. And the 76ers also making a change. Wagner's checked in for Yurtseven. The 76ers leading by 14. Simmons inside. Defended by Trent.
Boy, it's great to see Simmons make shots under pressure. Use your size to your advantage.
Charlotte calls timeout. Greg, you've been talking about the best conditioned players in the league, and Miles Bridges is right up there.
Yeah, Miles second in total minutes played during the 21-22 campaign. Only Mikal Bridges, no relation, played more.
Bertanis, he's checked in for the Hornets. McDaniels comes in for Banchero. And then for Philadelphia, Williams, he's checked in for Wagner. Norman Powell comes in for Devin Vassell. And it's White in for Josh Giddey. Good on the shot. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. It's Powell on the wing. Outside Williams. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. It's White on the wing. Clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Doris, the NBA keeps talking about the idea of an in-season tournament, taking a cue, I guess, from European soccer. Do you like that? Do you think it would work?
Well, the European soccer situation has the advantage of tradition and history. There's meaning behind it. Obviously, I'm open to a little drama in the middle of the NBA season. The challenge is convincing the players and their representation, the Players Association, that this is something of value. I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
Outside, Simmons. Inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Yurtseven's got 6.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Ball's knocked loose. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul and the 3rd team foul.
Here's McDaniels. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got 6 assists in the game.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Bertanis. Takes it off the glass. Bertans got his second basket of the night.
You always get to see the finesse of Davis Bertans. Now he's showing you I've got a little strength to my game as well.
White finds Simmons. Outside, White. The pass to Pop. Just 5 to shoot. Over Trent. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Down low. Graham, the pass to Bertans. And here is McDaniels. Defended by Bridges. Pass to Graham. Fires the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Simmons got 6 rebounds here tonight.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Powell against Bertans. And it's Simmons, that time on the assist by Powell. Simmons got 6 in the quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Graham kicks to McDaniels. Here's Şengün. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Şengün's got 6.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And the 76ers call time here.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Banchero's checked in for Davis Bertans. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. At one point, they led by 16. And stolen by Graham. Here's Banchero. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
That one drops for him. 10 points for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Powell against Trent. And it's White with the rebound.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Passes it to Yurtsevin. Shot clock at 6. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Now here's McDaniels. Defended by Bridges. Graham, the pass to McDaniels. Shoots the 3. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
How about that vertical from Norman Powell off the deck? Give him a window to drive it and finish. Yes, sir.
Pass to Banchero. Three-pointer, Graham. No good on the last second attempt there. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. 76ers lead by 17. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Derek White, Alperen Şengün out there with Banchero. Then it's Gary Trent, and it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien Trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
Şengün off target from outside.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Bridges kicks to Giddey. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
It's Hornets ball.
Hornets trail by 20. Outside, White. High post, Lopez. Doubled by Bridges. Lopez passes to Banchero. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Trent, right side. Now the pass to Banchero. The tray. Trent can't hit. The 76ers leading by 20. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far. For a while, the East was all LeBron. And the West? Well, Doris, as we know, the West was dominated by Golden State. But now, does the league, do you feel more wide open?
Well, certainly when you look at last season, I thought there were 4 teams in the East that absolutely had a shot to make the finals. Contingent on health. Obviously, Milwaukee, without Chris Middleton, struggled to get over the finish line. In the West, you had 3 teams who I thought legitimately could advance. So certainly the gap between playoff teams feels smaller.
Here's Banchero. 5 on the clock. Here's White. Misses the 3.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now here's Giddey. Şengün covering. 3-pointer. Giddey, no good.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
The 76ers leading by 20. Good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Lopez left side. Outside, White. Charlotte no good that time either.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Brook Lopez never stopped working, especially inside where he has been a force.
Pass to Powell. And we all know that injuries are a part of the game, Doris, but it seems like for taller players, bigger players, there can be an additional challenge. Why is that?
Well, think about it, Kevin. If you're a 7-footer who maybe goes between 250 and 280 pounds, playing an 82-game grind with so little time for rest and for healing, the modern game with all the movement that's required, that is particularly challenging for any big man of that size.
And the Hornets making a change here. Graham's checked in.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
At the line for Charlotte, Devontae Graham. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Graham drops them both. The 76ers leading by 18. Passes it to Vassell. Now here's Powell. They get it back, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Yeah, this guy, that's one way to create your own offense for Miles Bridges. Get to the offensive boards. Nice.
Pass to White. Giddey against Graham. Lopez left side. Knocks it loose. Shoots over Bridges. Lopez, no luck. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul.
Lopez.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Yurtseven's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the 76ers, Umer.
And the media is able to vote on awards like all rookie. But, Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hand.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Outside, Simmons. To the left side wing. Now, here's Vassell. He's covered closely. White with the defensive effort. Hornets trail by 19. Here's Graham. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Looking to get it going. Vassell, no good. Charlotte has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Trent gets the bucket.
Well, defense trying to get physical and shake up Gary Trent Jr., and he's not having any of it.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Vassell kicks to Giddey. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Listen, he's going to get stronger, but you talk about guile and the willingness to battle down low. Josh Giddey is more than up to the task.
This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Now White. It's deflected. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And it's Graham missing.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Now here's Vassell. Simmons inside. White on it. No good from Simmons. Now here's Graham. Guarded by Simmons. Here's Ben Carroll. Back to Graham. Outside White. Fires for 3. Lopez kicks to Graham. Over Simmons. And so the ball's out of bounds. Graham touched it last.
76ers ball.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Simmons finds Bridges. Back to Simmons. The pass to Bridges. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got his 6th assist on the night.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
The 76ers leading by 20. On the wing, Bridges. Back to Giddey. And Simmons kicks to Giddey. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. We know the NBA is exploring alternate broadcasts for selected games, allowing users to pick their commentators. Doris, should you and I be nervous?
Kevin, I'm always nervous, and you will always be the A team. Come on, my man. The fans know they need to listen to Kevin Harlan.
You are, Doris, way too kind. Coming from you, a Hall of Famer, you kidding me? I'll work with you any day, and I'll do the analyst, and you can do the play-by-play. How does that sound?
Kevin, love it.
On the wing, Bridges. Outside for Simmons. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and Giddey gets it to go.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Graham. The second chance effort, and it's Lopez laying it in. Lopez has got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
On the wing, Bridges, defended by Trent. Bridges against Trent. Fades. It's rebounded by Charlotte. In recent years, Doris, we've really seen the Players Association stepping up and address player needs and, at the same time, global social issues.
Kevin, it's been absolutely inspiring to see the players use the tools they have at their advantage and their disposal. They want to create needed change, represent themselves, their communities, their organizations. Leadership at its absolute finest.
Timeout called the 76ers.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ben Simmons.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
And maybe him having a game like this will get things turned around for him because almost nothing has been going their way lately. Hornets trail by 19. Trent with it. That shot is off. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Out to the right wing. Vassell kicks to Giddey.
2 minutes.
Bridges against Trent. Back to Giddey. Outside, Simmons. Over Trent. Simmons can't get it to go. Trent with it. Outguarded by Simmons. And stolen by Simmons. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Can't hit from in close.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the 76ers.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Ben Simmons.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Well, Derek White showing you I can put it on the deck and finish off a pretty drive. Nicely done, Derek.
Simmons looking around. Back to Bridges. And it's sent back by Lopez. That one falls. And the 76ers lead by 19. And the Hornets with possession here. Graham, the pass to Trent. Back to Graham. Out to White. 6 on the shot clock. Trent outside. Shoots over Bridges. Trent gets the bucket.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it,